Hello everyone, and welcome to a spooky Halloween special. I'll be your host, Unlikely Hero.
Hey companions, I'm going to be playing a game called It Lurks in the Woods. Now, in regards to what it actually is that lurks in the woods, I don't know, so I guess we'll find out. Some good squeaky scary music going on there. Good start. Yeah, I know very little about this game. They told me my father was mad, but I never believed them. I'm writing the story he told me on his deathbed. What follows will freeze your blood. Well, I hope not. One morning, my father received a letter. His brother... I can't read that. His brother was gravely ill, I got that much. The woods were sinister. With the mist, he could barely see where he was going. Darkness enveloped him, little by little. Okay, so I think he went to... Okay, he's been stalked by something that's not an animal or a man. A shrill cry broke the silence. His horse went into a panic. His cart turned upside down. Everything went black. Okay, so it sounds like I'm playing as the father, and he's been trying to visit a sick relative. When he came back to himself, his bag was nowhere to be found. The remedy was in it. He had to get it back. Okay. So I didn't do a very good job of reading that, but basically, I was travelling to see a sick relative. I was carrying a remedy for his illness, but something appeared on the road, frightened the horse, everything's gone pretty bad, and I need to get the remedy back. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. I just needed to reconfigure my controller because basically I could walk but couldn't rotate the camera. Okay, so that appears to be my cart. My horse is gone, alas. So I guess I'm on my own. Looks like there's a path here actually, so I might follow that. Oh, I can pause. Cool. I'm just going to pull the blind down in my room because I can't see. Okay, so hopefully my webcam image isn't too dark now, but I couldn't see the screen very well because my room was too bright compared to the game. Oh, there's a nice cabin in the woods over there. Oh. That says either Lewis or Louis, I'm not sure which. If you are looking for me, I forever left this place. Sorry, I'm leaning really close to the camera trying to read. Last night, my dog woke me up. He was loudly barking, staring in the darkness. When I tried to calm him, the bastard bit me before disappearing in the pine forest. This morning, I found what was left of it in front of my door. Oh no! An animal couldn't have done such a thing. The devil himself lives in this land, I'm telling you. Farewell. I am on my way to... I actually don't know how to pronounce that, that's terrible. To become a fur trader. That's very specific, but okay. Ah, so someone's dog got killed, that's really sad. And I don't know how to pronounce place names because I'm terrible. Oh, there's a grave here. Is that for the dog? Oh... It's really very dark in this game. Is there even anything over here, or am I just heading to a dead end? Let's climb the cliff. Actually, let's not. I've just seen what happens on some games when you try and climb up things that you shouldn't. And I don't know if this is the kind of game where I will just glitch into the centre of the earth, so I prefer not to risk it in the first place. So let's see. I don't know if there was more path leading along here, because I've just walked really far away from the house, but I think that maybe I was meant to continue past it, I don't know. Sorry, my laptop is making quite a lot of noise with its fan, so I'll turn the game audio up. There's not much going on at the moment aside from bird song and stuff, though, which is a nice change from the kind of scary sounds I've been hearing in a lot of the games I've played lately. Oh, there's a fork in the road here. This is a much nicer looking kind of cobbled path, so maybe I'll head along here. Oh, I can sprint. Did not realise that. Cool. Oh, there's a waterfall over there. I don't want to like jinx it or anything, but so far this game is kind of less scary and more pretty than a lot of the ones I've been playing. Cool. Oh, I can see something over there. I don't know. Might be another building, actually. Oh. This doesn't look great. I heard someone crying the other day while I was walking in the pine forest not far from here. The cries were coming from a cave, but too terrified to go in, convinced myself it was only the wind. Last night I heard a loud knock on my door. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, so I won't try. Was my only neighbour, and he abruptly left his house last month. I am the only one who lives in this forsaken land. It froze my blood when I learned a woman crying. Oh, sorry, when I heard a woman crying and the horrified shriek of the cow. My cow. I can read, I promise you. Then again, I was too terrified to go out. This morning the poor beast was nowhere to be found and only left behind a pool of blood. Yes, that's what I'm stood in at the moment, that's nice. Today I'll go back to the cave and confront she who killed my cattle. I leave behind a map leading to the cave, if something were to happen. Okay, so that is from the same guy. So now his dog's killed, his cow's killed. Ah, that's the map, I guess. Is it getting dark or is it just me? Okay, so there's the waterfall. And I guess the X is me. Okay, so it looks like I need to take the less nice looking path that I was on about earlier. I told you the cobblestone path looked nicer, didn't I? Okay, so there's the waterfall. I'm sure it's getting darker. I'm sure it's not just me. It looks like there's something over there, but I think it might just be a deer. I'm sure it's fine. Yeah, that's just a deer, isn't it? Yeah, it's fine. Tiny little bit of lag. So I'm sorry about that. Okay, so this is the way to the cave, I think. A little sign there. Oh, I can't read that. I sometimes struggle to read kind of like handwritten stuff. My father was scared to death, but if he ran away, his brother would be a dead man. Am I missing something? He had to get his bag back. Oh, I've gone the wrong way. Okay. So it's telling me not to be a coward, basically. It's like, I wasn't trying to be a coward, I just got lost, sorry. Is it this way, then? Because that message came up, I was like, is something chasing me? It was a bit scary. I got frightened just because a message popped up. Actually, maybe I'll head back to the waterfall because that's probably more where I'm supposed to be. I might just try looking at the map again. I'm not really very good at understanding maps either. I promise you I do have many talents, it's just they don't involve reading people's handwriting or maps. So, head back along the path towards the waterfall, turn slightly down the right-hand path, and then turn left. Okay, let's try that again. So it's like straight ahead to the waterfall. And then when the path veers off to the right, I've got to, after a little bit, just turn left through trees or something. Could be up through here. This looks promising. I feel like I've been walking for a very long time. Maybe I came the wrong way. Oh wait, that looks kind of fishy. And I thought I heard crying just then, so that sounds right. Oh, okay, it's quite a hidden little entrance. Okay, let's go. Oh, it's very dark. Is that a match or something? Ah, okay. I thought the game froze then, but it didn't. This cave looks good. Sorry, just being a bit of a nerd about the appearance of the game, but cool, I can take that. That's cool. Don't really like... I know I said the cave looks cool. I don't really like caves as locations because I'm like a little bit claustrophobic. This isn't too bad. If there's kind of any narrow pathways, I won't like that very much. I think I should listen and see if I can hear anything. It's going to be easy to get lost in here. Oh, that's a dead end. I got slightly startled by a shadow just then. The way the shadows work is actually quite... I mean, it's not perfect, but it's quite frightening. I was startled then because I thought I heard something in the game, but it was, in fact, the wire of my controller scraping against my desk. So I've succeeded in frightening myself without the need for anything happening in the game. Just a nice little stroll around the caves. Oh, there's a table. And some cages. Oh. Thought there might be a note. I don't know where that crying sound came from. Wait. Did someone flip the table? That wasn't like that when I came in. Well, companions, I am definitely on edge now. Just a sip of coffee. Steady my nerves. I think I can hear breathing. Oh my god. Oh, there's blood here now. Was that there before? I'm not sure. Oh, okay. What I was gonna say is I think it's almost scarier. Well, it definitely is scarier actually because I don't know what's out here or in here. Like, it's kind of a very well-known horror trope that the monster is always scarier before you actually see it. Sorry, I had some technical issues briefly there. My display capture on my recording software decided it just didn't want to capture the display. Oh, I definitely want to go through here. A bit of lag as well, which isn't great. Is that a little speck of light? Should I head there? Oh, they're just bats. Okay. I'm going to head to the speck of light. Oh. Okay. Good. My torch is like floating out of my hand a little bit. Oh. Oh. Oh, was that it? Was that the end of the game? Or did I die? Maybe I died. Okay, I'm running away. I'm gonna escape. Yeah, I thought it was just the end of the game. It didn't really make that very clear, but no, it was actually that I died. I think I'm heading towards them. I hope not. I'm not really sure what it is that's chasing me. But yeah, this is a prime example. As I... as I said earlier, of the monster being scarier before you see it. Because, I mean, I'm not entirely sure. Oh, I've glitched through the centre of the earth. That was quite exciting. Yeah, prime example of the monster being scarier until you see it, because, you know, when I kind of wasn't sure what was out here and, you know, what it was that was lurking in the woods, I would have to say that was actually more frightening than whatever these actually are. I mean, like, the initial scream kind of made me jump the first time, but now I'm just kind of like curious, because I feel like my questions haven't really been answered as to what it is that's going on here in this cave. Also, this bit of game with the is that a hole? Okay, I think that's enough of that, because I'm not sure, because of how confusing the game is. I'm actually genuinely not sure if you're supposed to be able to escape or not, or if that's it. But yeah, so the graphics of this game were really nice, and the build-up of the atmosphere was very good. You know, the bits like when you could hear the crying, and like when the torch went out and when I looked around and the table had been flipped over, you know, that kind of thing was really good. Like, that did a really good job of making it quite a spooky atmosphere. But I would have to say I do feel it has been a little let down by this part of the game, because it's not really very clear what's going on, so it's not really that frightening. And like I said, I'm not 100% sure if you're kind of meant to be able to progress past this bit or not. Like, that's very, very unclear, which is quite a negative, to be honest. But yeah, like I said, the graphics of the game, like both the forest and the cave, I think they look really good. So there are some really good points to this game. It's just there's a couple of fairly major things that do kind of let it down overall. But yeah, I would say I still overall quite enjoyed this game. Just felt a little let down at this point. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this anyway. If you did like it, do consider leaving a thumbs up and perhaps subscribing to me if you're not already. And of course, feel free to leave a comment if you'd like to as well. So, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.